press conference from different parts of the country. You are most welcome. Let me use this opportunity to quickly recognize and welcome the National Working Committee members of Asnat and all the zonal coordinators and their deputies present here, Asnat State Chairman, general members, gentlemen of the press. Precisely 5 months today, on the 10th of December 2022, we, the leadership of the artisans and technicians in Nigeria, took upon ourselves to converge over 5,000 artisans and technicians nationwide for the sole purpose to publicly declare our support for the APC presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in which has now become the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In the light of the event, we launched the Operation 30-30-30, in which all artisans and technicians nationwide were tasked to mobilize 30 artisans per polling unit in the whole of the country. In this, we also mandated all our members to set out their various local governments to mobilize for the presidential election, which the leadership of this association so that they have performed excellently well. This well thought out and organized participation was one of the major reasons and one of the major factors that we won the general election despite tight contest between 4 major candidates. Due to the outcome of the presidential election, we officially congratulated our president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for emerging as the winner and the people's choice by becoming a rallying force because of his sagacity, display of capacity, and great leadership skill despite all challenges. We pray for more wisdom for him as he leads Nigeria into a flourishing nation. We also appreciate the leadership of Tinubu'S Presidential Campaign Council, particularly the Director General, His Excellency Governor of Plateau State, Simon Lalong, and his secretary, Honorable James Palaki, and all the executive members of the Presidential Campaign Council for deeming it fit to create a directorate for Nigerian artisans and technicians during the last election. This is the first time such a directorate was being created, and we are utmost grateful for that privilege to serve as a factor in the history that has been made now. Our activities after the election have been quite eventful, as we have been paying courtesy visits to the leadership of the party to congratulate our leaders and express our gratitude, and also to remind them of their campaign promises to Nigerian artisans and technicians. Artisans and technicians, as movers of Nigerians' economy, microeconomy, and service providers, we have been so much neglected in the previous administrations, and agencies that are saddled with the responsibility to look after the functionality of Nigerian artisans and technicians in the country, therefore humbly call upon the leadership of the incoming administration for the total overhauling of these agencies, like Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agencies, MEDAN, National Directorate of Employment, NDE, and the Industrial Training Fund, ITF, for an effective economic revitalization and enhanced productivity in the country by improving the small and medium-scale agro-allied industries, thereby creating employment opportunities, increasing our gross domestic product GDP, addressing the issue of youth restiveness and insecurity in the country. In conclusion, we would like to send out a strict warning to those who are trying to distract the outcome of the presidential election. We are saying it loud and clear that we, the artisans and technicians of Nigeria, voted and contributed about 5 million votes to the presidential election. And we are more than ready to defend our votes. Elections have come and gone, and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu won fairly and squarely, and he is now the president-elect. Let us desist from sowing seeds of destruction. Let us, as one Nigeria, embrace peace and unity for a greater nation and for the success of Asiwaju-led administration. Thank you for the rapt listening. Wassalamu alaikum. The industrial sector of this country. And we are all hopeful that under Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this country will graduate from a consumer country to a productive country. Yes. And we believe that you here, the artisans and technicians, you are the service providers, and you are the movers of the larger economy of this country. The microeconomy of this country is in your hand. So the best way to develop this economy by a greater inclusion of Nigerians is by ensuring that this agency are overhauled to do what they are saddled to do by the law establishing them, by the law established by the National Assembly for them to operate. What we are saying, provision must to be made to scale off threats, scale off a lot of artisans by bringing new technology and thereby improving the productivity of the country. The more you employ people, the more the agencies support us here, we technicians and artisans, the more the economy will prosper, the more employment is created, the more wealth is created, the more peace and stability of the country is created. And of course, the best and the only way to address insecurity that is bedeviling this country now. It is the ambitious roadmap of Asiwaju that is being implemented in Lagos. And that is how Lagos got to where it is today.